The Bima Intermediaries Association of Kenya founded Agents' Choice Awards, which was inaugurated in 2015 to honor insurance industry players that have achieved outstanding reputation. The insurance industry players from around the country are considered for the award by one of the most recognized industry player. This year, KPMG was the official judging partner. After a thorough vetting process, the team led by the head of insurance KPMG East Africa, James Norman, locked down to 13 award categories. For the companies and agents who would go to the final stage in each category, it would be more than just performance. The judging team took a holistic approach to the judging process, including qualitative as well as quantitative criteria. Welcome to the Agents' Choice Awards 2016, a showcase of insurance excellence in Kenya.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you have heard, my name is Ngotho Danson. I'm in the insurance industry, Magnet Insurance Agency, but I'm also a member of Bima Intermediaries. We are very, very happy for you to honor our invitation this evening, and we want to believe, as we said last year, that we are making it better, bigger, and I can assure you this is what is happening. On behalf of the agents, we really want to appreciate you, our principals, because you are the pillars that have helped us to stand. But along the way, sometimes it's good to say this, we are sometimes feeling some cold, because we are feeling left out by the people that we trust most. We have been working with most of the insurance companies, and most of them, we have lifted them from kama vile tunaimba wimbo ananitoa chini ananiweka hapa ananiinua juu. We have done that with most insurance companies. But at some point they are feeling these guys now are a nuisance. These guys now, we still can do without them. And we are feeling very, very much left, very much cold in our hearts, considering that when you are looking for us to come and help you go up, that time you are very good and very friendly. And we are hoping that you will change that. I'm not talking about those who are here. Maybe those who are here are very good. But I'm sure that we have had experiences that we have been sharing out there, feeling left out. And on behalf of the agents, we are pleading kindly, vile tu mnatupembeleza tuwaletee biashara, tubebeni vizuri. Because at the end of the day, there's one person who has come in on the way, and these are the banks. Now they have come, and now they are the children that are being carried. So the rest, mnaweza jipanga. Tutajipanga, but sometimes it's good to remember where you came from.
Before the winners were declared, representatives from participating companies were given a chance to share their insights in regards to Insurance Agents Awards. These companies included PesaBazaar.com, First Assurance, The Monarch Insurance, Sanlam, Amaco, Autofine Limited, and Jubilee Insurance.
To all of you that have come to today's event, I am not as old as most of you in the insurance industry. I'm relatively new, not more than 2 years, and I'm sure many of you might not have heard of pesabazaar.com before today's event. But I've been very pleased with the association. I've interacted with the chairman on a couple of occasions and a few of the members of the association. And really the passion that most of you and many others that are not here this evening, that they have for the industry, the way they want to serve the clients, the improvement they want to see in the industry, that really gives me a lot of encouragement to continue in this industry.
I'm here on behalf of Autofine, and Autofine, we are motor vehicle repairers. In the insurance industry, we always say that we know how good an insurance is when it comes to settling the claims. So we are the people who assist the insurance companies when it comes to settling these claims. For tonight, I can say that I'm very excited to be in your midst because insurance agents are very important people to the industry. For one, they are the people who have the very direct interactions with the clients. So if we were today to say there are no agents, all other businesses that are related to what they do will have to restructure their companies and find out, how do we get to these clients? So I deserve a clap.
So we are greatly honored to be part of this function where we recognize excellence in the industry. And as Jubilee Insurance, we want to say that the agent is very key to us. As we were coming, the CEO did ask that we have a great time, and he equally sent his greetings to all the insurance agents in the country. Do you receive them? All right. So one of our very critical strategy within the company is to work with the agents in the industry. And we've put quite a bit of investments around that to ensure that as Jubilee grows, because we're already the market leader in Kenya and East Africa, then we grow with our agents. And from time to time on regular basis, we have sessions with our agents just to understand what we can do better and how we can help them to grow together. Our motto for this year is let's grow together. So we are calling all of you who are not currently working with us that after today, on Monday, please we invite you to join us in our various forums. And you can always reach us. I'm sure we all know where Jubilee Insurance offices are, and we'll be glad to help you grow together.
But it's a real pleasure to join BIAC this evening. I'm personally very passionate about the agents. One, because yes, you do make a big difference to the industry. You're the only people who are able to reach the clients at their very core. I've spent 5 years as a broker, and I can tell you, you never quite reach the client the way an agent can reach the client. It does not matter. And I know one of the big fears that Washington has is bank assurance. But it's also something that comes and passes, because at the end of the day, insurance is a relationship business. It's not a transactional thing like going to a supermarket. And so the role of the agent does remain extremely important. And so for us at Sanlam, we are 100% committed to working with BIAC to support you, to grow in all your activities and all other ways. Because as you grow, we grow. And the way I see it is that our market remains very underinsured. And really for us on the other side who are insurers, we should all get together and figure out how do we work with people like you who want to develop so that we grow this cake instead of fighting over a small little pie when the big one is still sitting out there and nobody knows what to do with it. Or the service that you have been given is so bad that people don't even want to buy insurance. Those are the things that we really need to consider. But I do wish you all a wonderful evening. Enjoy yourselves. And congratulations to whoever the winners will be. Thank you very much.
Let me take this opportunity to say a big thank you to the agency fraternity for the support that we continue to enjoy as a company. It is Mr. Ngodho who said that as maybe we progress, as we grow, we tend to leave behind the person who has helped us grow and be who we are. At Amaco, we are where we are today because of the support of the independent agents. And I don't think we can thank you enough. And he used a word that is very close to our hearts, that agents are hustlers. We in Amaco have a great association with hustlers. And I think it is not by accident that we have really had a great partnership with you, and we look forward to working with you even more to not only grow the industry, but also to reach our people. One thing that frustrates me a lot is when you read in the news that the penetration rate of insurance to GDP is below 3%. You know, you are talking about your own brother, you are talking about your own sister, you are talking about your own children. You all know the benefits of insurance. You know the relief that insurance gives us as individuals. Because I know today, many of us have sent out money on M-Pesa for various harambes and various things that could easily have been sorted out by insurance. You also hear that the agency force in this country is quite large. And sometimes you wonder, why is it that we are not making the difference? For us in Amaco, I can assure you that you will have our support. We will work with you. We will create an environment where you can thrive. We will train you. And we've done this over the years. I am sure none of you can fault us for that. In fact, I think we are the only company that welcomes every agent. And I think by virtue of our location also being in the city center, the challenge I sometimes have is that we tend to attract too many people who just pass by the office. And because we are a very friendly organization, whether you give us business or not, we still serve you a cup of tea.
I want to invite the chairman of BIMA, who is none other than Mr. Washington Digea. But before he comes, I just want to say something about Mr. Washington, because the first time we met was during the Africa Insurance and Reinsurance Conference. I happened to be the moderator at that time. And he told me one thing, you know, young man, I like your passion. I like your passion for the job, but you know what? You cannot eat passion. You can only eat passion fruits. So you must work and we must do business. And so at this particular point in time, when I get remarks, when a speaker comes here and appreciates the work done, I think Mr. Washington Digea deserves another clap.
Thanks so much. Maybe I deserve an award. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you I'll be back. I wanted everyone to eat first before I'm back again, just briefly. First of all, I would like to congratulate everyone who heeded the call. Remember, this time when we did the invitations, there's one thing we said. The dress code was a black tie event. And even I explained what a black tie is. Well, let me not get there. I congratulate the ladies for actually coming up in dinner dresses. Let me also not get further than that. Let me congratulate everyone who came in and everyone else who heeded the call of the dress code. Briefly, let me give a brief history of the nominations. What we did this year when we were nominating companies, agents actually are the ones that come together and nominate insurance companies. Agents. For any award category, it's the agents who decide. For example, we are going to give this category of best claims, maybe. We are going to give a category of training, impact, and excellence. Any other category. We have about 13 categories this year. And agents come together and say, we are going to give, for example, Amaco for this. We are going to give Jubilee for this. So out of 49 insurance companies this year, we came up with 20 insurance companies that were nominated for these awards. Only 20. Because definitely, it's not every company in this country that deserves an award, that even deserves a nomination. Out of those 20, maybe we should out of those 20, before I'm getting ahead of myself. Out of those 20, only 8 made it for the dinner today. And the 8 who made it are the ones, like I said before, who had the courage and the confidence enough to be judged by insurance agents. And like I said, no one in this country knows the industry better than insurance agents. We know there are other organizations that are dishing out awards to insurance companies. Well, I'll not get into the genuineness or the politics of them. But remember, what other award matters in the industry than the award that is given by the participants in the industry themselves? What other awards in the insurance industry matters than an award given by one of your own? What other award? And so before we even dish out any awards, we should congratulate those 8 companies that are here tonight. And I would like all insurance agents to stand and do a standing ovation for the companies that are here tonight. Please, every insurance agent. Good, yeah, Plaza insurance agents. Good, can we, how do we do a standing ovation? We give a continuous clap going for 1 hour. No, let's make this one 1 minute continuous clap, right? For these companies. Okay, let's start. Good. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. We appreciate those people who are here tonight and ready to be judged by us. And everyone who's gonna get an award, if you get this award, if you don't get this other award, don't take it upon us. Remember, it's upon you to maybe improve on the area that you feel that you have not gotten an award on. And this time round, we are just giving 1 award per each category. We don't have number 2 and number 3. We are going for excellence. And the theme of this year's award was innovation for growth. Innovation for growth. That means we want to encourage all companies actually to innovate, or rather to look for easier ways of doing business and to look for easier ways of effecting penetration of insurance in this country. Of course, various speakers have said the only way to achieve penetration in this country is actually through insurance agents. And like Mr. Tomno has said, we should not fear banks, because banks forcibly take clients from us, and those clients at the end of the day end up coming back to us. So we have learned to wait for our clients to come back. Mr. Godha, business is still good. It is. So I don't go on more than that, because we need to know who the winners are. We need to look at the awards. The awards table now is set up. The awards are ready. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to invite Elijah to come and take us to the next level of this ceremony. And by the way, later on, we are going to have a time to interact and a time for cocktails and a time for dancing. Put on your dancing shoes. Not now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Washington. Talking of a networking session, we say that your networks determine your net worth. And I just want you to take this home today. If you go to a networking session and someone happens to give you a business card, please never sleep without even sending a text message to that person. Even if it's something simple like it was an honor meeting you at the gala's dinner or at this particular conference. That way, you will increase your net worth. And now, ladies and gentlemen, just like the way whatever is weak is noticed by its weakness, whatever is sound must be recognized for its soundness. And so I want to welcome the host who is going to take us through the awards, who is none other than Mr. James Norman, Head of Insurance, KPMG East Africa. Let's appreciate him better as he takes it away. Thank you so much.
It was then time for the much-awaited session of fitting the best. Those who would receive awards would fall under the following categories: Training Excellence and Impact, Best Claims Settlement, Overall Agent's Choice, CEO of the Year, Best Motor Repairer, Chairman's Choice, Agents of the Year, Best Product, Corporate Social Responsibility, Risk Management Solution Award, Best Counter Fraud Initiative, Best Innovative Company of the Year.
I just need to explain the role of KPMG before we begin. The awards are by BIAC, as Washington said. Shortlisted, voted, the judging panel was agents. KPMG's role was to host the agent panel for a couple of days in our office, make sure that the judging was fair, transparent. The judges all signed confidentiality clauses in blood, so definitely honoured, yeah. So we didn't make the judging, okay? So if you lose, don't blame us. It's the judges, not us. So our role, and I can confidently say that this is fair, transparent, as per last year. So very important that these awards have integrity. Yeah?
The winner for Customer Champion is Sanlam Insurance Agent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the Training Excellence and Impact goes to Jubilee Insurance Company.
The winner for the best claim settlement is First Assurance Company Limited.
Agent choice is Amaco Insurance Company.
CEO of the Year. What?
You don't need to lean right.
CEO of the Year. Mr. David Marango of Monarch Insurance Company.
Thank you, the repairers. And I don't know how many there are here, but at least I know that the winner is out of 5.
So next up we have the Chairman's Choice. This is the most difficult one to judge because it's Washington on his own. Yep. So we had to leave the room and let him ponder on his thoughts. He changed his mind about 6 times. Then he called me and said he'd changed his mind again. Yep. But in all seriousness, I don't think he did. I think he knew what this award was and what it meant. So I'd like to call him back so he can explain what happened inside his mind when he was thinking about this, and he can announce the winner.
Thank you, James. As James said, the main purpose of this Chairman's Choice Award is, James, they need to hear me, okay?
Exactly.
The main purpose of this award is to actually encourage the insurance industry, or to come up with a company or a personality or person who we need to encourage to improve in the insurance industry. Also someone who is able to work with the association, because there's one thing I've noticed. Some people view this association in a not in a very positive light. I think some people don't even want the association to exist. They have their own reasons. But I've got some few CEOs in this country who are very positive about the existence of this association. And those are the people that we encourage to work with us. Those are the people that we recognize for the supporting us in the association, supporting the insurance agent, and agreeing to work with the insurance agent. Because just like I've said, there are people who are not really for the association. It's like they don't work with the insurance agents. I can get on and on about the reasons why. Some of you can, anyone is allowed to guess 1 or 2 reasons why they wouldn't like to recognize the association. This Chairman's Choice Award is going to be given to the CEO of Salem General. And I think he's here tonight, Mr. George Courier.
In your pocket, I beat the way that you rockin' with that thing, girl, stop it. Wanna just bang, bang and pop it while the club crowd are just watching. Work it out. Action is going all on the ball. Now work it out. And it's going fast cause I feel like a superstar. Now work it out. And you may not have it, I might have just broke the law. Now work it out. It's your turn to grab it and I make this whole thing yours. Now work it out. Hey, said a hustler's work is never through.
The third place for the Agent of the Year award goes to Clarice Akinyi Okeno.
The runner-up for Agent of the Year, Charles Mwema, Syrian Insurance Agency.
Nobody takes me in a crisis. I believe all of your dreams are duration.
The Agent of the Year is Moses Nderitu.
So my body don't lose that. Now I go my door, yeah. Everybody singing hallelujah, hallelujah. Everybody singing hallelujah, hallelujah. Make me sing, oh yeah, I say let me sing, oh yeah.
Namufi sa me shiase. Me koya masamba. Che.
The best product in the market, and the winner is what? Jobbery.
She said that everything I work for, everything I wish for, everything I look for is right in front of me. Everything I work for.
Corporate social responsibility, and it goes to, I'm sure you know which one it is. Do you know? I'm sure you don't know. Yeah? But I do business with them too. Jubilee Insurance Company.
Category number 12, Best Counter-Fraud Initiative. The winner is Sanlam.
Best Innovative Company of the Year. Remember, the theme for tonight's awards was Innovation for Growth. That's why we saved this award, so that everyone can go home with that resonation in their minds, that Best Innovative Company and the theme Innovation for Growth. That is pesabazaar.com.
You can't touch it. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What am I doing?
Fantastic. We're really pleased and proud to be the facilitating judges to be here. We'll definitely be here next year if we're not struck off the list. And I know next year Washington will come back with something bigger and even better. And I have to say in closing that I do work with many, many people across East Africa and beyond. And very few actually demonstrate the passion and commitment that he does. So I think well done again to Washington, and thank you all for coming here.